Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at a young lady from Paula Young's Euro collection. Her name is Muriel and she's in the color Tuscany Toast. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're looking at a long straight hairstyle from the Euro collection of Paula Young. She's in the color 1026, number 6. That's Tuscany Toast. And it's this color right here. This particular style is available in these 6 colors. And I happened to pick up the Tuscany Toast one. This is her numbers. So let's go ahead and unbox her and see what she looks like. Okay, here she is. Now Tuscany Toast is a rooted color. So you've got a number 6 color at the root, and it's not a very large rooted area. It's fairly shallow. And the blonde shade is a little bit on the cooler side. Now, all of the Euro colors have a tendency to be a little on the cool side. So if you were looking at the VersaFiber products and wanted to order the 1026, that would be a little warmer looking than this one. They would still be relatively, or considered to be relatively cool in nature. But they do have a tendency, because they're different fibers, to absorb the color differently. So what I did was I just brushed her zigzag part out a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and look at her cap construction right now. All right? Okay. So she has a completely closed cap construction. We've got a closed rose lace on the top, which means we've got a little bit of permatease in here. And even though she's a long straight style, she's got a little bit of permatease. And of course the permatease will disguise the cap so that when you part it, you might get a little bit of extra lift, but you won't see any wefting up there. We have a 1/2 inch velveteen band across the front hairline for comfort. We've got open ear tabs with metal stays in them. And of course, if you have and wear glasses like I do, you don't have to use these for your glass temples to go through. It only works if that fits down over your ear. So, you know, they don't fit down over my ear most of the time. So I rarely use these little openings here. But they are there in case you want to use them. And it just helps to secure your wig a little bit more. Alrighty, on the back we have an extended velveteen nape. And on the right and left sides we have our Velcro adjusters to make the cap circumference a little tighter or looser. So there we are. And this is a beautiful color, isn't it? I can see she's got a little ridge of box hair right here. Can you tell that too? Yeah, I'd probably want to smooth that out. If I end up keeping her, we'll see what we can do about that. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and put her on. Before I do, this wig is my Madison wig from Godiva Secret Wigs in the color Silverstone. One of my absolute favorite Silverstone wigs. I love this cut. I love the length of it. Anyway, you can find that video amongst all my other videos. Alrighty? Let's go ahead and put Muriel on. Okay, this is Muriel up at the hairline, a little bang. And let's see how close we can get to the picture. Alrighty? Looks like we've got a little bit of length right here that's meant to come in. I can definitely say that I like the way that this side lays versus this side, but I think we could fix her with my the hot air brush. So, well, this is a lucky draw. The bangs want to part very nicely. If I wanted to give myself a little more of a side sweep, I could. Or if I want to work with them to be a little more front forward, I could do that. And that would lift them up even a little bit more if I wanted to have them shorter. But see what that does? It allows me to have a thicker bang. So that's parted on the left, going to the right. And is that the way she is meant to? That's the way the picture has her. So this is straight out of the box. Let me go ahead and do a turn for you. And you can look at the way she moves. She reminds me of Sierra. Do you remember that wig? I think she's still available. Yeah, very much like Sierra. The same kind of razor cut ends and just right beyond the shoulders. So this is a very nice little wig. The cap feels very nice and it covers me fairly well. Comes over past my ears on towards my hairline. So that works very nicely. And of course I could always treat that hair area, my sideburns, but this feels very nice. The fibers feel really good. And of course, this is part of the Euro line. So she's available in 6 colors. And those are all the Euro colors. Let me take a look here and we'll read about her, all right? Okay, so she's 4.8 ounces. And she has a 4.5-inch front, a 15-inch top, and crown. So it's 15 inches from the crown all the way down to the back. The sides are 11.5 inches, and the upper back is 13.5. Oh, I can see the tag sticking out. So that's the tag. So don't pay no mind to that. And the nape is 9.5 inches. So you've got some pretty good length. Very nice and sleek looking. Yeah, I would probably strive to make the other side look a little bit more like this so that it looks like it's all one sheet instead of having that bend in the box hair. And you know what? I found the exact same problem with my Sierra. When I purchased my Sierra, oh my gosh, she had this bend all the way around. It's from the box. Well, anyway, okay, so let's try looking at her from the other side. And of course, if we part her over there, because she was automatically steamed or prepared from the factory to come from this side, from the left to the right. When we change it from the right to the left, we're going to get a little bit more height because those fibers are going up against the direction in which they were steamed. So if you want a little more height, you can part it on the other side. Let's take a look here. Very classic, sleek appearance. Wonderful, wonderful wig. Very pretty. The color is really nice. The fibers feel really nice. Cap feels really nice. Rooting looks good. So how's that look up near the wefts or the cap? So I'm venturing to guess that you don't really see anything up there. And of course, if you want to lift those bangs a little bit more, we can take a hair dryer and point it up here, or just press with your fingertips to get those bangs lifted a little bit more back. Very pretty. So there you go. You got another little wispy bang. Very cute. Okay, so now all we need to do with these guys is the sky is the limit. You know, you can twist these coming around the back. Here's a real simple look with a half up, half down, but you know, just twist it. And of course, the braid, if you were to do a braid all the way down the back, that would be gorgeous. Here's another look. It is a true almost half up, half down, but a single clip in the back, making a little bit of a pompadour. And a real pretty clip is nice to have. You can even part her down the middle all the way around the back and do pigtails. That looks very nice, doesn't it? No one would even think about it. And Muriel is a very low density. She doesn't have, I wouldn't say she's the least dense wig that I've seen from Paula Young, but it is a fairly low density. And so if you're not used to a lot of hair, this is a great wig, and she's got great coverage up here. That's one of the things that we always find with low density wigs is that there's not enough hair to cover the wefts or the cap construction, but this definitely covers. So this would be another great wig for a person just beginning to wear wigs and not used to a lot of volume and used to long hair too. So thank you so much for joining me today. This has been great. I hope you enjoyed seeing Muriel. We will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.